Konbanwa, and welcome to NipponNipponCafe. I'm your host, Alice Draken, and we are doing our first nighttime stream. I apologize if I'm a bit sleepy. I will mute my mic every time I feel like I need to yawn, but pretty typical of streaming at night. Alright. Are you serious? I guess next time I will load it when we are loading into the area, because for some reason it doesn't even like seeing my character and which one I choose. But whatever. Alright, so we want to persevere through the main story quest right now, just because of the fact that we want to push until my character is up to the same storyline as my other one, so that we can finally move over to it instead of being on this alternative one. Alright, so we want to... Oh, I guess I have not attuned. Okay. So we will head over there. Have you guys ever watched the series Dad of Light? I so recommend it. You guys need to watch it, especially if you are big Final Fantasy 14 gamers. I watched it. I believe it was supposed to keep going as a series, but I don't know if all of it got translated or even uploaded from Japan, and it is a very good series. Alright, I need to see where I am. Alright. Okay, I think we're going to that dungeon. Port to Alistan. Oh, I got great news. We finally mounted our TV, so we can I can actually sit back and not have to keep moving around, because it gets really tiring attempting to constantly move around, because I have to lay on my belly, I have to turn around, it just gets hard. But until we like get our whole entire game room / bedroom finished up, it's basically just the stuff you have to deal with. I feel like having a different minion today. We should put in a different minion. Who should we do? The wind-up red mage. There we go. Alright. We are looking for... Oh, there he is. All this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage? And by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation, if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Miarn. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Huh. Man, I am swapping between the two so many times that I think I've already forgotten that I had already finished up this one. Alright, since we have to go back to the Carlian Canopy... Oh, dang. Of course I did not attune. I need to attune before I forget. So, let's go over there. Man, I need a monkey minion named George. Just my outfit. My outfit, like, screams that I need a little monkey named George. Alright. Hopefully we're on the right side of the river. Or creek, or whatever you want to call it. Don't feel like passing. Okay, good. Okay, now we can go ahead and do this, and it should give us the ability to teleport. Wait, wasn't that it? Yeah, and I just passed it. Alright, I tuned. I guess I already went to the Central Shroud one. Alright, whatever. Alright, oh, we need to go to the Carlian Canopy. This way. Welcome back, Ageha. A little bird tells me that the Hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern, if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it. For the time being, at least, I make myself clear? Until the hearers have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need do is speak with Antoinette whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Nighttime, I can't read. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontran is our guild leave official, or Levimet. Here at the Carlian Canopy, I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion. looked forward to by young and old alike. One I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Ageha. You have made Mother Prime proud. I expect great things of you, young lady. Alright, choose what we want to wear. Access to recommendations, okay. How is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scale so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very useful situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Kingur should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Alright, we are going to head over to Bent Branch Meadows. One good thing about streaming and having the Chocobo Porter is that if I ever felt like it, I could go real quick, grab something while I do the Chocobo Porter, because it does add a few minutes on to the time when you are watching it travel for you, for yourself, instead of you having to do it. But whatever. Right now we have to run, so it won't be a big deal. Actually, I still have all my points, so I'm just gonna... there we go. Party in our sanctuary. Alright, she said to head over to the Chocobo area, and there's Keitha. You must be the venturer Mion sent word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler round these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder seats here bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Okay. We got a pair of new pants and a pair of... Oh, and I haven't swapped on my mouse either. Alright, there we go. Oh, so I only have level 8, so we can go ahead and do that. And I believe it was this. But I'm gonna take off my hat. I don't feel like wearing that thing. Alright, seeing as you're new around here, let's start you off with an easy job that'll help you get your bearings, eh? It just so happens it's feeding time for the chocobos. Grab yourself a few bunches of broadleaf thistle greens from the pile beside the field there, and stick them in the feeding troughs. Bent Branch is a big place, mind, so don't you go missing any. Off you trot then. So I completely lost my nice yellow big hat, but we do have a higher level piece of headgear now. So no more little monkey minion ideas of Curious George. Okay, so one for you, Chocobo. And one for you, Chocobo. And I believe there is one out here that we need to do. Yep, down there where the sparkly is. And we have not set ourselves to be registered for the Chocobo Keep. They say all the same, basically. Do you want to rent? And oh, you haven't been registered, and that's why I didn't read that one. Alright, we have fed our friendly chocobos. Thank you for doing out the greens, Geha. I trust you got a rough idea how the place is laid out while you were at it, good? Here, at I cannot read, we're squat tonight. Here at Bent Branch, we nurture our chocobos from the egg to young adult. So you might say we have them for the duration of their formative years. 'Tis backbreaking we're keeping the birds free of illness and injury, and I'm sure me fellow workers'll appreciate any help you can give them. Now I got shoes. Ooh, yay, leveled up. 7, heck, some dude quickern has gone and broke one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompted the dang thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those quickworm. Would you mind heading over to the matron's lead and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The rat men nest in her neck of the woods. See, she'll know what to do. So basically, just get the quest from her. I'm ready to swap over to the next character, but I keep putting my other character like further ahead, so I can tell you, if we do not get all of it done tonight, I will be grinding pretty hard on it tomorrow morning. Because I just want to get to the other one. You're here on Keitha's behalf? I see broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of the creatures? The Quickhorn are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chokebow murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Quickhorn scramblers. We can send no clear message. Oh, it got behind a rock. Alright, that's 2. Yes. All right. Alright, hand in the quest. The deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Quickhorn will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. Well, couldn't say that. I'm gonna put those on. I think those were boots. Maybe. What do I have? Oh, I got 5. Wow. Oh, we're going all gray. Oh there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heaven's Spiller here? Oh, Heaven's Pillar here. I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole dang route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, Head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his most dreaded chores. This is a bit of pain because they always put these right in little spots that if you aren't careful, you will get hurt. Especially if you are... if I target something like this and then fall off, it usually is instant death. But there's a lot of say in thought of what causes instant death, because otherwise you usually end up just hitting one instead of dying completely. Oh, I think we got them all. Awesome. I have to admit, when I am a higher level, I do enjoy jumping off of these things. Especially when I am in first person mode. It's a lot of fun. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folk can traverse the central shroud, since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heaven's pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. It is, regrettably, my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosalind down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for myself. Oh, for my shift. My bad. I'm so tempted to do it. I love jumping off those things. A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a quick-witted thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would like very much to see it. Alright, so we're heading this way. Where... Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. I forgot I'm not a low level. My bad. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Have you found something? Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and rosling oil? But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Elgar may have to personally put an end to it. Okay. I wonder if there's a way just to get right up there instead of having to go all the way around. Nope, there we go. That worked. Oh, I guess in the end I actually needed to be outside the sanctuary. I am not far enough ahead for them not to see me. Alright, there's our first one, Elmar. You don't look like you're here for training. Shadowy figure, understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. Here. That should do it. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge. To Bent Branch, Godspeed, adventurer. I think he is probably right outside, and I shouldn't have came on this. Yeah, he's right there. You have business with me, adventurer. Rosalind is right to be cautious. For this stranger to venture so close, yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Elgar in the stables, past the Aetheryte. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's lathe? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar? I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Oh, okay. Level 12 ones, that's good. Ooh, leveled up. Awesome. Elgar, I don't need to read that. You're quite the compassionate adventurer. By the sound of it, well far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable woman like yourself. Received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell, that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothar to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the gosh dang road, in those words. Yes, sir. Diss on one of your people under your command? Fine by me. Oh. And I have another thing. Seeing as you're here, I've got a favor to ask. Gather me 6 seeds from those plant-like monsters they call roselets. The oil from them roselet seeds has a calming effect on skittish chocobos. See, any wrangler worth her salt usually has a jar or 2 lying around. I thought the stock I had would last me a good while, but lately the birds have been as restless as a summer storm. Chocobos are sensitive creatures at the best of times, and it ain't unusual for 'em to act a shade agitated all of a sudden. But this is something else. You'll find them roselets I mentioned up near Galvant's Spire. Go on now, time's a-wasting. I got two main quests to do. These guys are gonna be a slow grind. Hopefully I get stoned too soon. Done with that one. Okay, so we need to go down the path. Oh, wait. What? What fate? We're nowhere near that. There's gotta be a glitch. Oh, there it is on the other side. Need to go this way. Oh, there we go. That did not take much. Oh, wait. A northern vulture? 2? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. I'd rather not give Elgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Ooh, I got little glasses. I'll wear those. I like when my Lala looks like that. I must admit that Elgar is right, and that this road has grown too hazardous for travelers. Since you have shown yourself to be so adept at slaying beasts, perhaps you could be of further assistance. I would have you journey to the Tamtara Deep Craft and slay the magicked bones which have escaped from within. These abominations are beginning to wander as far as the main road, and I have had to rescue several wagons from their mindless assaults. Even a slight reduction in their numbers would improve the situation. I guess on our way back we can hand in the other quest. I keep forgetting that there's one of these guys always in the way. Oh! Ooh, those guys gave me something. Where's the other ones? I killed a... where was it? It was just a dynamite? thought maybe it was on my hunt log and I needed to get it. I guess not. Closer one. Oh, dire mice on me. I just realized I haven't been doing my class quests. That is such a no-no as a conjurer. It is no small feat to face the walking dead. The road is much safer now, thanks to you. Such an unnatural thing for the fallen to rise again, and in such great numbers. Those who perished in the calamity deserve to rest in peace, yet something or someone has roused them from their slumber. Ah, awesome. And let's put that new one on. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with Hero Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel departure time has come and gone, but there is still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I am unduly concerned. Arnell, however, was responsible for organizing Leonie's transportation and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order. Let's... And I'd love to move that. I also want to get rid of this. I'm not one to have my name on my character. We need to get to this thing too. Where is this Foglord float? Let's go over there. We need to get our quests in, or we will not get any better attack skills. Alright, I actually warped all the way over there, and now we have to run through very high level characters, which is the one thing I did not think about when I made the decision to use the Aetherite. So we gotta be really sneaky. Oh wait, let's just go over here. And there's someone actually fighting it, so we will avoid it. Alright, now we're back on the safe side. Oh, come on. Yeah, and there's no way I'm gonna get past that. I gotta go around. Oh yeah, that's one thing we didn't do was the fact that that cutscene comes up next, and I didn't get to show you guys when it happened. So by the time you're supposed to get it happening, it didn't get to. I remember all my skills. Let's watch it in a fun sense. I'd love to make this thing daggone smaller. I don't really need it this big. But I guess it won't let you do it any smaller. Alright. We have to report back to Nolan L. Okay, here comes fun. Banzai! I love jumping off those things. Welcome back, Ageha. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth? To endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded, and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the Earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, the field will once again bear beautiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon the task in that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the earth's fury, and revel in the memory of the flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you were paying attention, Sylvie. See this adventurer here? A Geha came all the way from Stillglade Fanes just to hear my lesson. You would do well to learn from her example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sophie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than. But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know of few conjurers who are her equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Isumiyan, and tell him as such. Awesome. Alright, let's go back to New Gridania and drop this off. Geha, you have returned, but tell me, how did you fare under Nolanel's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining vigor? Such experiences will serve you well, and have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. A thought occurs to me, Ageha. It may be that your encounter with Sophie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet with her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Ageha. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. Yes, sir. But all I have is the level 5 he's giving me. Greetings, Ageha. Each time we meet, the part of conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you are next become acquainted with wind. Travel to Full Flower Combe in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Heer Wulfew. Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wulfew is a conjurer of consummate skill, who is able to define the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Alright, and we are off to... I believe it is... Oh man, what is that place called? I've already forgotten because it's so late at night. I'm usually in bed by now, so... I have not unlocked it yet. And we probably should go to Bent Branch, which I should have left open. Oh, we'll hand these in while we're here, and then we'll head over to the next area. Did you have any trouble getting them seeds? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. There's the full 6. Nice big ones, too. We'll squeeze some good oil out of these. I still don't have a clue what's been unsettling the birds. Whatever it is, hopefully the roselet oil will help calm them down a bit. Ah, that's exactly what I needed. There's that one. Okay. So... Okay. I haven't attuned to that area, so we have to walk all the way there. Oh. Of course I went the completely opposite way that I needed to be going. I wonder how many days it would be if I walked this distance. For like a whole day. What? I completely missed the area. What is that sound? Oh, it's their mandibles. It actually sounds like running water. When they walk, it literally sounds like a stream of water. I kept wondering where the water was in this area. Okay, finally got to this spot. Turn this off. Oh. Oh, I could get my, Alright, I'm gonna do it. I only need a vehicle. The hunting log is always worth it. Yes. Ooh. There we go. One more to finish off this bait. Awesome. Hawthorne Hut, that's what it's called. And we want to connect with that and a tune. Oh my gosh. Alright, so as much as I wanted for this to last like 3 hours or 4, like I usually do, this is only gonna be an hour for today, and I'm gonna head to bed. I gotta get up real early to get my kid up for school, and that usually means like between 5 and 6. So I will be on really early tomorrow, and I will be grinding this through to get up on the story. I will also be doing other games. If you want to connect with me, I have Twitter, and if you want to go ahead and follow me on this, on Twitch and on YouTube under Alice Draken. And I will be opening up my my items for the little plushies I make for this game and all the other games that I play. Other than that, I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and hope you enjoyed this video for as much as I could. I'll be way more awake tomorrow. I am just completely out of it, and I need to try and sleep while I can. I apologize, because I didn't sleep really well last night. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, Jonna.